think he started to maybe lose the command a little bit, something that he relies upon, something that he does really, really well a lot of the time. Ultimately, in that inning, he just had to throw a ton of pitches. And, you're watching it, and, once you throw a good number of pitches, you start counting pitches, and he threw too many to continue in the game. I don't even know what the final number was that inning, but it was a lot. He started out really strong. The fastball and the breaking ball all look good. He throws a good cutter as well, and he mixed that in. But that inning, I think what happened was probably lost the command a little bit. He threw a couple of strikes that he didn't get calls on, and that doesn't necessarily mean he would have gotten through the inning clean or anything like that. But it's tough when you're grinding through an inning and there's multiple pitches and long at bats that are good pitches. You don't get them. You still got to find a way. You still got to find a quick out somewhere, or find a way to do it. But it was too much for him to continue in the outing after throwing about 40 pitches in that inning. He threw probably an entire outing's worth of pitches in the 3 innings. And honestly, I didn't see much else. It's not like I could see anything mechanically, or there was a ton being talked about between me and Pete in the dugout. I think that the grind of that inning was just a lot.
Does that combination of walking some guys, not getting a couple calls, maybe then lead you to come too much over the plate, to kind of not give in, but kind of, if you're not getting calls on the edges, does that sometimes lead a guy to come too much over the plate?
Maybe. I think sometimes you have to do that. You just have to get in the zone and challenge hitters. In different parts of every outing, every pitcher does have to do that. When you get behind, you're going to have to just come in the zone. And they hit some balls good. They hit a few balls good. And probably the walks will be what bothers him the most, because it's something that he has control over, and it's a strength of his. And so I think the way he threw the ball, though, the stuff was good, and to start that outing, he looked incredibly sharp. But we'll regroup and move on from there. I mean, it's a phenomenal play. Obviously, changes everything going on in the game. So we had some runners on early. We had some opportunities against Peralta. He's good. He is tough, and we weren't able to bring those runs home. Even with that, still directly in the ball game, Royce puts a really good swing on the ball. He looks really good. He's rounding himself into form. He looks really twitchy at the plate. That bat looks like it's really whistling through the zone. And I think he feels good just by judging his mannerisms and swings. So he smoked that ball. Another really good swing by him. And if that ball ends up in the bullpen, I think it was going over the fence. The ball ends up in the bullpen. The way we've been playing, our guys feel like we're just going to win the game. Like that's it. You come back and have a big moment like that, put the other team on their heels, and you feel like you're going to win. So I really like that we did everything possible. I mean, and even hit a homer that got taken back. I mean, right there in the ball game. Had an opportunity to win, couldn't get it done today. An amazing run over the last 2 weeks. I had to tell the guys that after the game. There's a lot of work still to be done, and I think I told them we're just kind of scratching the surface as far as what we're capable of this year. But that was just a great run of baseball, one of the best 2-week spans of baseball I've ever been a part of in my life, and we want to get it going again tomorrow and start a new one.